Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, playing the Man the Guns DLC as Colombia. And, we're making some mistakes still, as far as, justifying war goals and then not following through so the war goal goes away, things like that. But I'm learning, I think, and I think overall we are still progressing. So, I think that's a win. We're about to go after Argentina down here. That is our next goal. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and move these guys down. Do I attach them to this unit or not? I don't think I attach them to that unit. I think I just keep them separate for now. We're going to go ahead and give you the same basic front line, though, and the same, like a similar offensive line. Just something token just to kind of get you down here and get you planning. I think that will work out okay. Get you guys down this way. Because I think we're going to need a little bit more than the 8 units we have down here. Maybe. I mean, we have elite units, so maybe we have a little bit of an advantage. We'll see. Oh, yeah, so far so good. Let's see, anybody have any promotion or things like that available? Nope, not yet. Could give you a general just to have one. I guess there's no reason not to, although it does take up some of our political power, so maybe we'll hold off since you don't really need one right this second. There's encryption. Awesome. I don't think we need any of this other stuff right this second. We've got a lot of these things being researched currently. We could come down here and get excavation too. Why not? Let's get all the excavations, all the things. See if we can get as many resources coming in as possible. Hopefully that will free up some more civilian factories, things like that. Help us producing things as quickly and as efficiently as possible. There's construction 4. Might as well come down to construction 5. Pretty much all the research at this point, we're in 1944. Pretty much all the research is fair game at this point. What is this? Oh, did I not assign you guys to that? I'm confused. Why are you not? There we go. That was a little bit weird. And then what? Okay, so this battle plan up here is the one that's got nothing, which is fine. Just delete this. That's going to be okay. We changed our mind about you guys being up there for right now. Come back down here. Why does one of you guys not have an order? Oh, there we go. Now you do. That was weird. A little weird, but that's okay. Our calves still don't have orders, but that's okay. We're still just using them as is. September is next month, so about to be ready to declare war. Bits of decisions time out. That's fine. I don't think anything down here is critical right at the moment. Could start can we start our own faction? Like, how would we start a faction? I actually don't know. Diplomacy. Probably not diplomacy. I don't know how to start our own faction. Is it some decision we'd have to pick up to be able to start our own faction? I'm sure there's some way to do it that I'm just it's probably completely obvious, and I'm completely missing it. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't want to start my own faction for a long time. I just want a faction for a little bit. Is that a decision? Tempted to take this thing just to get our stability kind of capped out. Why not? It'll cap out our stability pretty quickly here, and then we'll get some benefits from that because that'll help increase our factory factory stuff overall. I'm sure there is a very obvious way to create your own faction that I'm missing. But, yeah, I'm just totally not seeing it. That's alright. Not a big deal. We will be okay. Mostly, the only reason I'm thinking about the faction is because we need the faction, being a faction, to be able to get that extra research slot. And I don't want to join the German faction just yet. I want to kind of stay in my own little world for right now. What actual date is it? 19th. I think we'll be able to punch in here pretty quickly. I could be wrong, but I think we'll be alright. And then this one will be, what date? December. So we have a couple months to get as far into Argentina as we can, and then form up against Chile. Unassigned divisions. Oh, you guys are not assigned to the stuff down here, huh? I'll just assign to... Okay. Do your thing, guys. Do your thing. It's good to see we're getting more and more of those coming out. That is awesome. Alright, excavation. 10% is done. Just keep going down the excavation route. We're getting a lot more resources from a lot of these territories we're claiming. Let's check the trade. And... imported need. Okay, so we can come back on a little bit on that one. Get us a civilian factor back from that. Okay, I think everything else is okay for the moment. So far, so good. Still don't know why the bombers haven't come down here. Maybe it's because they have the range to support us. I honestly don't know. I think they'll swing down here in a moment, though. And if not, we'll just manually intervene. All right, so there we go. So now we can declare war for all of the things. And tell all of our units to go ahead and start their stuff. And take our cav and see if they can, I don't know, just kind of come along this river for right now. See what you guys can do. Alright, so we're going to punch into this first territory pretty quickly. Did our air units swing down finally? No, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they'll chase us. Alright, so our cav are swooping in pretty quickly. I'm tempted to go ahead and have them just beeline towards Buenos Aires, because why not? We're pushing back these guys pretty readily. They might get cut off, but I don't think they're going to get attacked to the point where they, like, die. So I think we're going to be okay. The rest of our units are starting to fill in the gaps. Our air units should swoop down here momentarily to help us out. We'll have to swing back once we take this. Oh, there are some units down here. Pick up some of these other control points. Ah, there's actually more units down there than I expected. Fair enough. Alright. So you guys just hold off for a moment. We'll have to start filling in some gaps behind you. I have to push in a little bit the hard way. Could just encircle these units up here above us. Assembly line production. We can go with streamlined line. We can go with flexible line. More retention, slightly higher cap. More higher cap and more efficiency growth. So this was, I guess, if we want to swap around a lot. This is if we're going to stay static most of the time. I think most of the time we will stay static. Although we've been swapping around a lot lately, but I think most of the time we will probably try to stay static. So I think we'll go with that route. Alright, so we did get cut off back here, but since I know that there's units down here now, and that was just a kind of a YOLO thing, we'll swing up here and see if we can get ourselves back resupplied and try and do this maybe a little bit more of the right way, if you will. Trying to reconnect ourselves a little bit here. We got some units starting to fill in the gaps here. Okay, so our units are starting to follow us a little bit more, so that's good. And we're starting to push them back kind of the correct way now. Like I said, it was a little bit of a YOLO effort, so it is what it is. All right, our cav are going to be reconnected now, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Guess I can just take one of you guys. Just grab this plot right here real quick, just so there's nothing behind us. All right, Chile will pop up here in December. A little bit of a risk to go after Chile at the same time as we're going after Argentina, but I think it's going to be okay. In fact, we could just use our cav, maybe. Since they're not technically assigned to anything. Have them front up against this. And give them an offensive line down here somewhere. And see what they can do. And let the rest of the units just do their thing. With the air support and stuff like that, I think we're still going to get through Argentina pretty quickly. It's a long line. Not a lot of units able to cover the entire line. But they also don't, they're not able to cover it all themselves either. So there's that. They do have 21 divisions now, so it's a lot more divisions. We are getting more of our motorized guys down this direction. They're coming. So each one of those that comes down obviously will help us out that much more. And we got these guys coming down this way. Starting to fill in some of the gaps. I mean, I think this war is going to take us a little bit longer than I would probably like, but I think we're going to be okay. It's still going pretty fast overall. Oh, we have some free military factories. Good. Looks like we still have a lot of upgrades from infantry equipment, so let's go ahead and max that out. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more down here since we do have some upgrades there as well available. Support equipment's looking okay. Go ahead and give you guys some more as well. Which I know you guys will get yours first, but that's okay. And looks like we are short again on some stuff. Probably not enough to trade right this second. We'll hold off on the trade for the moment. I think we have enough motorized to actually start making some units. So I'm okay with that. I think we've done what we needed to do to get these guys supplied out so we can at least start producing, you know, some. So I'm pretty happy about that. I don't think we have to rush the rest of them right this second. Let's go and jump it down to speed 3 while we continue kind of looking through this. Things are going pretty fast at the beginning of the war, but I think we can slow it down just a little bit right now. Oh, you guys punched in there. Good for you. Come on, get in there, guys. Did our cav not get assigned to this? Only one division got assigned. Okay, I missaw that. So I just help these guys out. Finish that off. Get these guys pushed back again. Some more motorized are starting to make their way down. They're strategically deploying, which is good. Good to see. All right, excavation 2. More excavations being done. Can start going down the synthetic stuff. We're actually I think we're going to be okay. We probably will want to go down those routes at some point, but I think we're okay for the moment. I'm actually going to go ahead and let the rest of these finish off just one by one and be okay with that. Because I kind of like to come back and start picking up some of these other things. Like, for example, CAS 3s, since we're now in 1944, actually, at the end of 1944. These would be a pretty big boost for us, I think. Modified government. I mean, not yet. None of these really yet, to be honest. Could go with a higher manpower thing, but I think we're okay for the moment. Honestly, I don't know if there's anything we need to do right this second with our political power. Let's go ahead and grab you guys. We'll go ahead and give you guys a commander just because. Why not? Are any of you guys ready to be promoted at all? Nope. Alright, did we not get this back? I thought we got... Oh yeah, they're retreating now. Alright, let's grab the rest of our cav. And make sure that they, once they get this territory, we'll know that they need to move over there. Alright, our assault kind of got a little bit of a standstill. But I think it'll be okay because we're starting to get some more motorized units down here to help us out. They're still assaulting us right here over and over and over again to no avail. So these guys still retreating, yes. Come on. Cab, get in there. Construction 5, so that's all the construction done. All this looks good. Let's come over here to land doctrine, because I don't think we've finished this one off yet. We do have plenty of army experience, so let's go ahead and spend to boost this. That work? Yeah, okay. I guess that worked. Didn't look like it took for a second there. Really, we are still getting cut off here. Because our troops didn't actually move into there. Got this territory over here opened up. That's probably not the smartest move in the world. Hopefully people fill in that gap here in a moment. This over here is kind of throwing things off a bit, I think. So now the cav are finally moving in there, so I think that'll close that up nicely. Oh, I got somebody wounded. There we go. Now we can take you guys and assign you to this. Like you were supposed to have been the entire time. And I think the rest of the units will fill in the gaps here. Alright, so there's our justification against Chile. Of course, our units are not in position because of various reasons, but they're going to get up there quick-ish. Do we have some more motorized coming down? We do have at least one there. Making their way down. They're coming. I mean, I guess I can move them closer to the front, probably, right? Recruit and deploy. Recruit down this direction. Okay, they're already on the front. Should have done that a long time ago. But honestly, obviously the original goal was to leave them up top with the Venezuelan front. Come on, Cab, get over here. I mean, I'm tempted to go ahead and kick it off. We do have a few units in the area that I don't think it'll be too bad, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's get our units up here. Like, does it say how many days we have? Ah, there we go. There's where it says it expires. So we have time. Okay, it's about 2-month expiration. That's fine. That's good. Okay. Decisions available. Industrial land appropriation. Gets us an extra building slot in Ecuador, which I don't know if we need it right this second because we have a lot of stuff going on right now. Come on, Cav. Get up there. All right, so this front is starting to kind of slow down a bit. Ah, we're pushing it here and there. I might be about to lose this one, though. How about you guys get in there real quick? I think we're going to get pushed back before they can get in there. Yep. Which is unfortunate. Our Cav are almost in position. All right, so they're attacking us and losing, and we're attacking them and winning. So that's good. I think we probably lost more casualties than they have. No, about the same number of casualties as of right now. So we've been pretty aggressive, so we've lost a few more casualties than we probably should have. We probably could have been a little safer. What we could do is grab you and just say force attack. A little bit stronger of an attack. Okay, you're sick. Okay. You're wounded. Probably force attack you as well once we get you up here in position. Low manpower. I mean, the next thing up would be to go for... we're at 10%, so the next one up would be all adults serve. But we don't have the war support for that. So we're just going to kind of have to hold on for now. Yeah, we're punching in there. That's good to see. Our air units are still supporting these guys for the moment. We might want to set up another set of air units to support our Cav, actually. In fact, why don't we just grab U-200 and just say you guys are going to attach to our Cav. You'll fly down here in the area, probably there, maybe over here, we'll see, and that'll be fine. Like if I check one of these wars, like battles, like we've got decryption advantage, we actually don't have the air stuff going on right now. Maybe because there's not an airfield close enough for them to do anything right this second. Is there a closer airfield? Not really. Wow. Yeah, the air stuff is going to be a little bit hard just because of proximity of... There's just no airfields along the way here. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be rough. Our air advantage is not going to help us down here. Even if we take all of this Chile stuff, there's not any airfields along there either. There's one way up there. Alright, so our Cav are in position. I think we go ahead and just declare this war as well. We're getting a lot of units down here, so I think we're going to be okay. We're going to have the air support, all the things. Oh, they actually pushed us back here. What if you pushed into there? I mean, I know our Cav aren't like great on the defensive side of things. Actually, what if you like helped out over here as well? Might just grab a couple of these motorized and attach them to the Cav thing for now. fact, that's probably a good idea. Just grab a few of these motorized. Grab a couple of you guys down here. And we'll just attach you to this guy. So now we have 8 divisions. They'll be able to spread out a little bit better, and I think we'll be in a better position to help push back. Slows down Argentina, I think, a little bit, but if we can push this one up a little bit more, that'll still help us with Argentina. The fact that these guys are side by side is probably the biggest reason why I'm okay with this thing. Got these garrison units they're holding for the moment, which is fine. Alright, so our mechanized units are... Okay, there we are. We're starting to push back a little bit more. Cool. I think we're going to be okay there. Going to be okay. Alright, decisions available still. Emergency factory conversions. I don't know that we need that. Women in the workforce. No. War bonds. We actually don't have that much military support right now. Oh, war heroes being killed. That's no good. I think we've got pretty full fascist support. Yeah, we're almost completely full there. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. When we come back, we'll see if we can finish off these wars against Chile and Argentina. Probably go against Paraguay and Uruguay over here as well. And kind of see what happens after that. And then all that's left would be Venezuela and Brazil to take off, you know, basically the entirety of South America, minus these few small lands from the European powers, which by the time we get to those, we may go ahead and join the Germany faction at that point. But we'll see. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.